Hello.
Yeah, hi Nivedita. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. Thanks. How are you?
Yeah, I am doing good. Okay. Nivedita, so can you just go through your profile? So it should include your personal experience, your educational background and professional experience. Okay.
Okay. Firstly, I tell me about my name is Nivedita Hiraman Sonone. I completed Bachelor of Engineering in Information Technology stream from Pune University and
Can
completed.
you turn on your camera as well?
Okay. 1 minute. Am I visible?
Yes, yes. Please go ahead.
And I completed Master of Business Administration from Pune University, and which is also in Information Technology. I have 2 years of experience, 1.5 years of experience in HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and uh, 6 months experience in Angular. I also skill set like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Flex, Stars, Angular.
Okay. All right. So, how much you will rate yourself out of 5 in JavaScript?
See,
Hello.
my audio is not clear to you.
How much you will rate yourself in JavaScript out of 5?
4.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes. Okay. So, how much you will rate yourself out of 5
I
in
already
JavaScript?
answered given, sir. 4
No,
rated.
your sound. Okay. Okay. Fine. Fine. Like your sound was not audible.
Yes,
Okay.
okay. Good.
Okay, fine. So we will divide this interview into three sections. So first it will be like theoretical, then we will move on to the output based, which will cover the theoretical part as well with the explanation, and we will do one DSA at the end. Okay. So overall, we will be going through the JavaScript and we will move on to some HTML if we have time. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So can you tell me what is hoisting in JavaScript?
Hosting is actually a default behavior of JavaScript. In hosting, all the declaration of the variables and functions are shifted top of the scope. Can I explain with theorem I explain?
Yes, yes, please.
Actually, this zoom bar is available on the top. How to move on the bottom?
Okay, so if you have some options over there, you will be having, I think, three dots you will be having. If you click on that, you will get an option to hide the bar, something.
Hide video can visible my screen, sir.
Yes, yes, it is visible.
Actually, if we declare a variable x with value 10 and we access it at the top, at this by using the hosting behavior, it give value undefined. But if we use function declaration, it will give hello.js value because of hosting.
Okay, so you are accessing the function before its declaration. So in this case, what happens here?
Hello.js output is given because of hosting behavior of Java.
Okay, so the function will get hoisted, you are saying.
Yes, sir. Value of x variable.
Okay, fine, fine, good. So perfect. Okay. So now if I get convert this, so can you console this in line number 8? Take the same code, uncomment it. Okay. Now in the
Yes,
console on line number 8, console the value of x. Okay. Okay. So now what will be the output on line number 9?
10,
Right. 3.
10 output will be offered.
Output will
Sorry,
be,
undefined,
so line number 9 will be
undefined,
undefined.
because variable x is in functional scope.
Okay. Okay. So what are the different scopes we have?
Block scope, functional scope, and local scope, and
Oh,
lexical scope.
okay. So can you differentiate between let, var, and const?
Yes, sir. Uh, in ES6, let and const are comes in the picture, and in previous version of JavaScript, where is comes in picture. And if we access the variable before declaration, it gives the value undefined. But before initialization, we cannot access the let and const. If we access the let and const before initialization and declaration, it gives the reference error, and that will occur in temporal dead zone. Hosting behavior comes in all, but where is give the undefined value because of hosting, but let and const we cannot access before initialization, and const value is fixed. We cannot reassign that value. Uh, in a variable, redeclaration and reassignment is possible. Redeclaration is not possible in let, but reassignment is possible in let.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Good. Okay. I have
And
sent you one code. Yeah.
where is in functional scope, block and let and constant blocks.
Blocks. Okay. So I have sent you one code. Just copy it.
Where is this available?
In the Zoom itself, in the below taskbar on the Zoom, you will be having one message box icon,
Can I hide the console
chat.
that
Okay. Just press escape.
Yes, sir. This is the output, I think. Can I run? Hello? Hello?
Yes, at 15 you are getting undefined, right?
Yes, sir. Mm.
So can you explain why we are getting undefined over there?
Because we cannot access the let and const before initialization, and we can not assign in 14 line. We can only declare variable, but in line number 16 we can initialize the variable, and we can access the variable before initialization in line number 15. So it gives the error example. And here
Okay,
temporal dead zone will conceptually happen.
okay, fine. So can you differentiate between double equal to and triple equal to?
Okay. Double equal to gives the it will compare only value, but if we give triple equality, it is a type strictly equality checking. That means it check value as well as data type.
Okay, so it will check the type of the data that we are comparing, you are saying,
Yes.
right? So I have sent you one code. Just do the same thing, copy it, and write down the output in front of the console. We'll check later on.
Actually, in line number 25, I'm not sure about, but in line number 24 and line number 26 and 27, I'm sure about. Yeah.
Okay, so you are saying type of Y as object, but you are not sure.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this will be your final answer, right?
Yes, sir.
So can you check? I can check the output. Yes, it's correct. Good, good, very good. So can you explain me why you are saying that it is an object?
By using a new keyword, we access, and new keyword is actually is a constructor. We can access constructor.
Yes, yes, very good. Okay. So it will create an object. So I have shared you one more question.
Mm. Mm.
Okay, it is going false. So do you have any idea why it is going false in this case?
So,
Okay, fine. Okay, just check it once we are done with the interview. Okay, so it is concept of addition of the floating numbers.
yeah,
Fine. So now in JavaScript, we do work more on the object and the arrays.
yes,
So
sir.
I think you also work more. So can you differentiate between object and the array?
Uh, in object, we can store multiple values, and in object, sorry, in array also we can store value in multiple values. But in object, we can store value on the basis of key value pair, and in array we can store value on the basis of index number.
Hmm. Yes. So can you define one object like so just take one object,
Yes, sir.
define one object person with the first name, last name, and age. Okay. Now I want to change the age to 35. So how do I achieve this? Okay,
Is
it
30.
has changed. Yes, yes, very good. Now my question is, I don't want to alter the original object.
Hmm.
So in this case, how do we achieve this?
Sure, by using shallow copy mechanism.
Mhm.
Actually, in line number 44, person is a value is original value Nita, LM Patil, and age 29. But in person, one value will be changed, age 37. Mhm.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. So can you differentiate, like, can you tell me, elaborate about the shallow copy as well as the deep copy?
Okay. If in person object also one child object is also present, at that moment shallow copy mechanism is not work. That means if you want to change person, mm, child Priya or Priya. In both object will be changes will be occur child element. But if we use a deep copy, at that moment the child objects changes will not occur, and the deep copy will be performed by using only
Okay.
Priya.
Okay, perfect. So you are saying it is not, it will not work in the when the objects are nested.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Good. So, what do you mean by event bubbling and event capturing?
Okay. Event bubbling is the propagation from child to parent event, and event capturing this mechanism occur event propagation from parent to child. Can I give one example of
Okay, I will say that. So, if I don't want to perform the propagation, so how do we achieve that?
stop propagation method? Right.
Okay, so okay, fine. So we do have one more method called prevent default. For what purpose that will be used?
Prevent default method is mostly useful to restrict the default behavior. For example, if there is an anchor tag, and on that anchor tag we give the event. At that moment we click on that anchor tag, next page will be display on the web page. But this behavior we can restrict by using event.prevent default. Also, prevent default method is also useful in form. If we submit the form, at that moment we not getting the all the controls value on the web page. It will be refreshed automatically. That behavior we can prevent by using prevent default method.
Okay, fine. So I have sent you one more code. So just check. Just let me know the output how it.
I think this is output, but I am not sure about it.
Wait. Check. So it is saying 0 and A. So we are getting two outputs, that is 0 and A. So can you tell me how this code is working?
Actually, null having a empty value, that's why it will not filter, and
Hmm.
false means it is also falsy value. that will not accept it.
Okay.
And
Mhm.
I think 0 is also false value.
Okay, so the output you are saying zero. So output has came 0 and A. So which one it is? Is it the number one or the string one?
Number one.
Okay, so check the output once again.
Sorry, sorry.
Okay, it's a
Yes,
string value, right? So 0 will also be
uh,
considered as a false
false
value,
value.
right?
Okay, okay, sorry.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we have a concept called call, bind, and apply. So where do what is meant by those, and where do we use it? Can you explain?
Okay. If any function is available and we can uh, use that function in different objects, at that time we use call, apply, bind mechanism. And that function we also pass the parameters, and at the time of calling we can pass this single value uh, for that function like argument, but in apply we can pass that value in the form of array. And in if we call by using a bind mechanism, firstly we can store that in variable, then we can perform the bind mechanism. Can I explain this code?
No, no, like I will move on to the next. If required, we'll take it on if the
Okay.
time permits. Okay. So can you tell me what is a promise?
Promise is a JavaScript object which can handle the asynchronous behavior of JavaScript. Promise having a three steps: pending, which is initial state of promise; fulfill if promise is resolved; fulfill state will be occur; and rejected if some error will be occur when handling the promise. Uh, and if promise is successfully resolved at that moment, at that method time, promise is consumed by using then method, and if error is occur, it will not resolve. At that time, catch method will be called.
So what is async await?
Uh, Async await is also helpful to handle the asynchronous of behavior of the JavaScript. But await keyword gives the look like synchronous behavior of the JavaScript. That means if promise is not resolved, await keyword wait for that. If a promise is resolved, then further process will be processed.
Okay. So now we will have a small task over here. It's not a task, but like just take down this code. So we need two outputs. So you have output one and output two. Okay. Comment those two lines, 66 and 67. You comment 67 and 66 line. It will be clear. Okay, now go ahead.
Sorry. No, but I can't recall.
It's okay. You are almost there only. Okay, just look after the interview, right? Okay, so can you differentiate between what is the sum and every functions that we have?
Sum and every both are higher order function. Both returns the Boolean value. Yeah, in some function, if at least one condition is passed, it gives the true value. And in every function, all the elements available in the array that pass the condition, then it will give true value. Otherwise, it will give false value.
Okay, so take one array. I'll just send you. No, take one array. Take some random numbers in that. So it should not be in the order, ascending or descending order. Okay, so just make it random.
That's it.
Okay, enough. Okay. Okay, so you need to perform over here. So first, you should arrange it in the ascending order without using any higher order function. Okay. So secondly, filter out even numbers and odd numbers into separate array. Okay. And third one is don't use any higher order function. And I need the sum of the elements in this array.
Without higher order function, I don't know how to do it.
Okay. Okay. Okay, fine. So use the higher order function and try these three things.
Firstly, ascending order, then
Ascending, filter out even and odd.
that's it.
Yes.
Even number sum.
Okay, so sum for each you are applying sum plus is equal to now. So pass some different arrays. So just pass in the argument itself, right? Line number 83. Do one thing in the array form, pass 10 and 20. Take it in array. Okay, fine. So that is correct. So the ascending order, the output for ascending order. A. Okay. So one more even or odd numbers.
Actually, I done even numbers here.
Yes. Anyone you can do, even or odd. Anyone you can.
This shows the only one numbers. Actually, firstly, I sort it in ascending order, then apply the filter function, and uh, only even numbers will be filtered out.
Yes, but it is displaying odd as well.
Yes.
Anyway, just check after the interview. Okay, because it is the functionality of filter function. Just go through that. Okay, can you tell me the difference between null and undefined?
Null is actually empty value we can assign, but undefined we cannot assign that value. We in future we can assign that value.
Okay, and so do you know about the nullish coalescing operator?
Mm. No, sir.
Hello. No.
I can't
Okay.
recall.
Okay. 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 Fine. Yeah. Can you tell me difference between undeclared and undefined?
Undefined and not defined.
Yes.
It is actually undefined. Sorry, not defined, and let x is equal. It is actually undefined. We cannot initialize the value for that jet, and we can access it. It is actually undefined, and we cannot declare and initialize, and we can access that variable, which means not defined.
Okay. 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 So can you differentiate between slice and splice method?
Okay. Slice method, we can extract the some elements from the array, and it cannot manipulate the original array. It gives the new array, uh,
Okay.
and in a splice method, we can manipulate the original array we can add elements to the array. We can also remove elements from that array, and it returns the remove element, and slice method returns the extracted elements on the.
Okay, so do they take any parameters or arguments? Do we need to pass something that in both the functions or methods?
I can understand the question. Please, can you repeat?
No, does it take any argument?
Hmm.
I mean, can you show me one example? See, take one array and can you show with the example?
What array I can choose?
You can take any two number, take five numbers. Okay, so now I need to add 3 and 4 in between after 2. Okay, fine, perfect. Okay, so can you tell me the difference between HTML and HTML5?
Okay. HTML is the older version, and HTML5 is the latest version. And in HTML, oldest version support the old browsers, but HTML5 supports the new versions like Firefox, Chrome. And in HTML older version, audio video card cannot support it without Flash Player. But in HTML5, audio video tags are supported. And in the older version of HTML, there is no semantic elements like navbar, header, footer, etc. not available. But in new version of HTML, all the semantic elements are available. And in new version of HTML, it supports some API call like web storage, page, geolocation, etc.
Okay, so can you elaborate about the web storages it is given by HTML5?
Web storage are also two types. We can store data in a user's local browser. It is web storage. There are two types of web storage: session storage and local storage. In session storage, if we close the tab or close the browser, data will be removed from the session. And if we store the data in the local storage, we cannot remove it manually until data will be remain as it is. And local storage have some methods like set item, get item, remove item, and session storage also have same method.
Okay, good. So do you know how much memory, the maximum memory that we can store into the web storage or the browser?
I'm not sure, but I think 5 MB.
Okay, so before the web storages, what was in use? Before using web storages, where do we used to keep our,
Quickly.
sorry, come again?
Question, can you repeat question once again?
No, so web storage is introduced in HTML5, right?
Yes.
So before that, how we used to store the data?
I don't know, but I think P is available. I think so.
Okay. Okay. So, so do you know the difference between pseudo class and pseudo element? Have you used while styling your web pages?
Uh, Pseudo classes give the state of the HTML elements. Pseudo classes give the state of the element, and pseudo classes are like nth child, first child, active, link are the pseudo classes, and pseudo elements are apply on the particular HTML element like first line, first letter, marker, selection
Okay.
are the pseudo
Good,
elements.
good. Yes. So you said in your introduction that you are working on Angular from the last 6 months.
Yes,
So would you like to go on Angular?
no sir, it is only
Okay, fine. So you will be having one task, so you will be having a button in your view. Once you click on the button, then you take one paragraph in the next paragraph or heading. So in that, the initial value should be 0. So once you click on that, the value should get increment by 1. So can you achieve that?
fine. Uh, on the button click, if you click on button, a value will be increment.
The value should increment on the view itself. You should show it on the view on the HTML web page.
Only button tag or paragraph also.
You can take any. You understood the concept, right? So you can take anything. So on the click, it should increment by 1.
Mhm. This output you expect.
Yes. Can you show the same thing on the browser? Can you manipulate it on the browser?
Okay, fine. Wonderful. So we get two properties. One is inner HTML and inner text. So can you differentiate that?
Uh, Inner HTML means if we, for example, in paragraph, we also assign the some any tag we can assign in inner HTML, but we can inner text we assign only text, not any tag.
Okay, fine. Yeah, perfect. Okay, Nivedita, I am done from my end. So do you have any questions for me?
No, sir. But give me feedback. How was my interview?
Yes, by end of the day, sir will get back to you. So, or you get in touch with sir, so he'll give you your feedback. Okay. Okay.
How much improvement required your opinion?
It's overall, it's good. Still more, it is required. Okay. So we'll get back to you. So I'll give complete feedback once I'm done. I'll just review it and
Okay. Algorithm. Okay, can I stop my?
yes, yes, please start. Okay. Okay, then have a good day.
Same to you, sir. Thank you so much for your time. Can I leave or?